Structured credit has been our largest theme for about a year now at SkyBridge. We think it'll be our largest theme at least for the next 3 to 6 months, and there's a variety of reasons for that. The first, again, is we're always focused on return versus risk. And so we would be the first to admit that there are other investment opportunities out there that, if everything goes well, could potentially put up larger returns. But if things go south, then obviously losses would be rather extraordinary. In this space, the main risk is the U.S. economy. So if you believe, like we believe, that the risk of recession is extremely low, then that's your major risk covered. Very little chance of material downside. Furthermore, loss-adjusted yields or return potential somewhere in that 8 to 12% range, 7 to 13 depending on the exposure. And so we think that's a very high probability return where the biggest risk you're taking is a very low probability event. And then thought another way, is what if we're wrong and we get a recession, how much downside would you have? So when we look at markets simplistically, let's say a recession starts Q4. So we have a 2-quarter recession, maybe 3-quarter, 2 to 3% GDP contraction. We think in that environment, equities are down about 40%. Maybe more, maybe a little less, but 40% plus or minus. We think managers focused on structured credit would be more down in the 10 to 20% range. So again, they would be down if that outcome occurs, but far less, and we think the probability of the outcome is low. So again, we like the return potential, we like the consistency, we think the risk profile is attractive, and it still has very low correlation to both bonds and equities, which again is very important to our investors.
All investments are subject to risk, including the possible loss of the money you invest. For more information about SkyBridge Capital Multi-Advisor Hedge Fund Portfolio Series G, call 1-888-759-2730 to obtain a prospectus. Investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and other important information about a fund are contained in the prospectus. Read and consider it carefully before investing. This webcast is for educational purposes only. We recommend that you consult a professional advisor about your individual situation.